Welcome to Midlife with Mystics and Misfits, where we're celebrating one of the greatest gifts of aging.
No longer wasting energy pretending to like things that we no longer like.
Amen to that. I'm Cece.
And I'm Jen.
Hi, beautiful.
Good morning, my beautiful friend.
Good morning.
It's lovely to see you. And
Yes.
the sun is shining here. I'm so excited.
We had beautiful weather all week. We had 29 degrees all week. Gardens thriving. Everything's planted. And now we're going to have 4 beautiful days of rain, which is
Ooh,
okay because everything
perfect.
needs it. So, yeah.
It sure does. All right. So
Yes.
today we're talking about our beautiful chapter of Nope, we're not doing it anymore.
I
Yeah.
love this.
Okay,
Yes.
so you know
Yes.
how much you love my questions. So I have
I
just
do.
a few questions and they're fill in the blank. And so whoever is listening, please answer along with us. All right.
Yes.
Are you ready? Question
I'm
number
ready.
one.
Yes. Go. I love this
All right.
shit.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready? I
Yes.
used to pretend to like blank because everyone else did. Ooh. I used to pretend to
I feel like
like
I feel like you're already gonna know my answer. I used to love to pretend to like yoga because everybody else did. That's like literally the first one that jumped at me because if for years and years I'm like, oh yeah, I love yoga. And I'm like, no, I fucking hate yoga. I don't like it.
and now you've got one of your besties is like, oh, kumbaya, let's all meditate
Right. Well,
together. Yeah.
you and my sister. You're
Oh
both
my God.
yogis. Yeah. And I'm
I,
like, oh, I don't like it. And my daughter freaking loves yoga too. I'm like, nah, not
oh
me.
my God. What's the universe telling you, Cece?
That I'm not a pretzel.
Oh my gosh.
I might look like a pretzel some days, but I'm not a pretzel.
I, I love it. That is such a great answer for you. That is so true because you have really, you've tried to join workshops, you've tried to do it so many, and you're like, okay, I just
I
turned off your
have.
yoga workshop. And I decided to wash the dishes.
Yes. Do you remember early on when we first met, you were doing some yoga online as well? The
Okay.
ones with the Kriyas?
Okay. Oh
And
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
I had joined. That was where I started to realize where I was like, "Why am I pretending to like
Yeah.
this stuff when I do
It's
not like it?" And that
yeah,
was like 3 years ago, so that's kind of where the voice started to come in of, "Why are you, like, doing this?" And,
yeah.
but it wasn't until beginning of this year that I was like, "Alright, I'm done pretending."
That's a perfect one. That is a perfect one.
What about you?
Okay, something that I used to pretend that well, yeah, because I just thought of these questions. Hence why, so for those of you who you don't know the before the scenes, Cece, I said half an hour ago, yeah, let's podcast right now. Great. Give me 15 minutes. I'm going to get ready and make a coffee. And she's like, 20 minutes later, are you ready yet? And I'm like, yeah, I'm writing questions. I'm writing questions. Because these things come to me and I'm like, he, I can't wait to hear her answers. Okay, so
Oh my god.
something that I used to pretend to like because everyone else did. The one thing that comes to me right away is like a packed calendar. Like I loved being social. I loved going out. I thought I loved going out and, going to all these events and having like every weekend in the summer jam packed. And now I realize that my true love is actually canceling plans. Like
I love that for you too. That is perfect.
it is. And like, for example, I'm supposed to go to U2 tonight. So I'm sorry for my friends who are listening to this who knew that I had told you I was going to U2. I'm canceling. I'm
Oh my
canceling.
god. That's bomb. That's
It's a
awesome.
tribute band. It's not really U2. But
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. So
No,
that's it.
it's perfect for you.
Yeah.
It's
I
so perfect.
it is. It is. Okay. Question number,
Ooh.
and by the way, if you're listening to this, we want to hear because
Oh,
what
yes.
what you used to pretend to like and now you
There's like a dozen things that come to mind for that, but yoga was the biggest one.
I
And
love that.
probably same for you. You probably have like at least a
A
dozen.
few. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Like I could say drama.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
yeah,
100%. Yeah.
okay. But we're not. We're sticking with my social calendar that
I
used to
love
be.
that. I love
Okay.
that.
The older that I get, the less patience I have for what?
The older I get, the less patience I have for, drama, chaos,
Mm,
gossip.
yes.
I just don't have it anymore. Like I probably used to be one of the ones that would love to listen to some gossip and stuff like that, and now I'm like, uh, not my circus, not my monkeys. Literally don't wanna hear about it. Don't
I'm
care.
right. I'm right with you. It used to be like, "Oh my god, tell me what happened. What did she say
Yeah.
about her? Oh my goodness."
Yeah,
And now I'm like,
exactly.
it's just too much noise. I can't.
It's too much noise, like,
Mm,
so much noise,
yeah.
which is
My
cool
children
because even Chris is doing the same thing, like, even at work, he's like he isolates himself because he's like, "I don't wanna hear about it. I just don't wanna hear about any of this shit."
yeah.
I'm like, "That's pretty cool."
It's interesting because I used to eat in the staff room, and so I've realized the last couple of years I don't anymore. So if my
Oh.
colleagues are listening to this, it's not for any other reason other than I'm it's not because of any of that. Um, I'm right with you. It's even like the noise has got so bad that I'm listening to the radio in the car sometimes, and my children will talk, and I'll turn down the radio, and I'll be like, "Okay, what were you saying?" Like, I cannot it's so noisy in my life,
Yeah,
or I'm driving, and I'm like, "I can't have the radio on. I just need to focus." Like
me too. Yeah, like, solitude, like, quiet.
yeah,
I could sit in probably quiet all the time and be
yeah.
fine.
Oh, I'm right with you. I am
Yeah,
so with you. All right, for
yeah.
me, so when I read that to you, the first thing that came to mind of, what was the question? The older I get, the less patience I have for I was, like, holding in my belly.
That is so relatable and so perfect, and I hope every woman listening to this, and man, can relate.
Yeah.
I
I
feel that. I totally feel that. I was thinking that all week. I'm like, "I just don't have it in me to suck it in."
I'm like, I have been chest breathing my whole life trying to, you know, and I have had a flat stomach until recently because perimenopause, something has happened with this kind of tire around my belly. But I tried on a pair of pants this week and I was like, ooh, okay. These
You're
used to
like,
button
"Ah,
up.
damn."
These used to button.
Oh
Well,
my
first
god.
of all, why do I have pants with buttons in my closet anymore?
Yeah,
Because
I have
that's
no
a whole
idea.
that's a whole other thing that I don't ever wanna wear again.
Honest to God. That's so
But
funny.
right? I used to hold it in and I would walk around and or Spanx to,
Oh
like,
god.
flatten stuff
I
out.
can't even imagine having
Nope,
Spanx on.
nope, nope.
Mm, no.
Pantyhose. Remember the pantyhose? And they would
Yes.
roll down and the crotch would go down to your knees?
Yes. Yes, they're
Why?
so uncomfortable. Like, why? Exactly why did we do all
Why?
that? I
Why?
have no idea. I don't even know who we were impressing because it didn't impress anybody. Like,
No,
what the
no.
heck?
Stupid. I will have rolls and cellulite and I will breathe into my belly. And I'm like,
Exactly,
don't
100%.
care. So
That's so funny.
that's what I have less patience for.
I
Okay.
love that.
Okay. Number 3.
Okay.
If this makes me old, so be it. So what is it? If this makes me old, so be it.
Oh, shit. Ah,
You want to know what comes to me first?
yeah, you do you first, because 'cause I'm like, there's like
Obviously,
I have a million things I could probably say, but I'm like, I don't know. Go, you first.
okay, the first thing that comes to me is it kind of goes with the buttons in the pants. It's running shoes for every outfit.
Oh, fuck.
I now have running shoes in different colors. I have the walking running shoe. I have the actual pickleball running shoe. I have the, oh, these look cute with the dress running shoe. It's literally, I will not put my foot in a pair of heels
Um,
or pointed toe shoes ever again.
I haven't done that in years, so I feel you, but for running shoes, I'm with you on that. Chris bought me some really nice running shoes last year because he's like, you
Yeah.
gotta protect your feet. Like, you gotta be comfortable, right?
Yeah.
Because I would always wear n I would try to look nice, but without running shoes on.
Mhm.
And he got me some nice ones, and I was like, "Well, here we go. I guess if it makes me look old, I'm gonna wear the damn running shoes because 'cause
That's
they're so
it. So
comfortable."
running shoes with every outfit. I don't care
Uh,
what I'm doing. If I'm like in interviews, because I'm a teacher, in school interviews, I will wear a dress and
with
my
running
running
shoes.
shoes. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely, I agree with that. I'd say that's a good one.
I draw the line at, you know how all the youngins are wearing like the above the ankle socks with running shoes or
Oh,
Birkenstocks? Like what is that? No.
I saw that the other day, I'm like, "Why are there a bunch of boys walking around with Birkenstocks and socks on?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen."
They
I'm
are
like,
not
"We
my
were we
people.
No, we were all told as youngins not to wear socks and sandals, and then all of a sudden it's now happening." I'm like, "But I mean, kudos. You're being you. Kudos. That's
They're
good."
breaking the rules. I guess they can do their
Mhm.
own thing. Okay, your turn. If this makes me old, so be it.
I don't know. I can't pinpoint one. I've said about my hairstyle, I'm like, "Well, if this makes me look old, so be it." Because 'cause I'm
Uh-huh.
like, I can't sometimes I like it,
Uh-huh.
sometimes I hate it, sometimes
Uh-huh.
I feel like it makes me look like an old lady, and I'm
The
like,
gray? Because you're
"No."
getting like you're going back to the icy white? Is that what it makes you, or the haircut?
The cut, the
Okay.
short cut. I
Okay.
I would love to grow it long, but hormones and everything else doesn't allow me to grow it long because it gets all
Sure.
spidery and I don't like it. So
Yeah.
then I don't like the long and then I cut it short and then I'm like, no, damn it, I don't like that either. So I'm like, whatever. I don't know. I'm like, some days I'm just like, well, if this makes me look old, oh well.
So be it.
Like, right? So be it because I don't know what else to do with it.
Yeah.
So
Well,
yeah.
you look gorgeous.
Oh, well,
Gorgeous.
well, thank you. This was turned out a little bit more icy than I wanted, but
Really?
it is yeah, I wanted mushroom blonde. I wanted mushroom blonde. I wanted, like, my daughter's hair, which is
Okay.
funny that I didn't even, like,
Re-
coordinately do that, but she's like, "Mom, that's my hair color."
Oh.
And I'm like, "Okay." So I brought the picture, but my sweet, sweet hairdresser, who spoiled me rotten yesterday, won't let me undo blonde.
Mm.
So, whatever,
I
it
don't know
works.
what mushroom blonde is. What is mushroom blonde?
Mushroom blonde, it's like, it's I wanted mushroom beige blonde, so I wanted it closer to my natural color. My natural color is more like it's a little bit darker of a blonde, right?
Okay.
On the scale of blonde, it's like a darker, darker blonde.
Okay.
So, if you've seen pictures of my daughter recently or videos, then that like that color,
Got
right?
it. Okay.
So, but it's summer, whatever. It'll be fine.
It looks gorgeous. I like it.
Anyways, I digress. Sorry. Keep going.
That's okay. Okay. This is the last one. Okay.
Okay.
My most controversial, I don't like it opinion is what? So, your
Oh,
most controversial, I don't like it opinion.
go first. I have no idea.
Oh my God. Okay. My most controversial. Oh, you know what? I don't like, but everybody does it. Group chats. Oh my
Oh,
God. I first of all, I got myself out of every group chat. How I felt so rude. Okay, because on a group chat on any platform, it says Jennifer Taylor has left the chat. So
yes.
I
Yes.
and people then contact me going, "Oh, what happened? Are you mad at somebody?" What? And I'm like,
See the
"No,
drama.
yeah,
No time for it.
no." And I'm like, "No, I'm not. I'm tired of my phone. Ding, 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 ding. I've missed 47 messages in 20 minutes. How is
Oh
that
my
possible?"
god.
Oh my God, you have
Yes.
no idea. So, then I'm now in being added into a couple others. And so they're like, "You didn't check the chat." I was like, "No, I can't. I've turned off the notifications." Like, I'm like, "No."
Exactly. No, sorry, not happening. I'm
Yeah.
with you there. I'm with you
Yeah.
there.
Well,
Okay.
the one thing that I can say, the most controversial for me is that you don't like yoga.
Oh, that you don't like yoga, right? Seriously. I don't like yoga. No. I'll sit on the floor and I'll do my thing, but I won't do yoga.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Oh my god. Okay, so what's the sentence again? What's the question?
The most controversial I don't like it opinion is
Oh, most controversial. I don't like it. Um,
it's a hard one, eh?
it is a hard one. There's a couple of them. One of them is my most controversial I don't like it is being expected to pick up the phone when
Oh,
someone
girl.
calls. I'm like,
Yes.
um,
Yes.
yeah, I don't want to. I'm not gonna pick up the. I'm never gonna pick up the phone, even if I leave messages for people. If I have to call people for Chris's business or whatever, I'm like, please text me back. I'm like, I'm not gonna answer the phone, so just text me back.
Thank you for not answering.
Yeah, exactly. And thank you for not answering because I don't actually have to talk, right? But it's like,
Oh,
yeah, like ah, it's like I just want to be in my little my house and not have any outside contact. And I feel like that's so wrong. But that's what I feel like. I'm like, I won't answer the door, so don't
yeah.
come to my door unannounced. And I'm not answering the phone.
Yeah.
I don't have the time for it in my
No.
head.
No, and there'll be a day of flurry of CC texts and then none.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So if I text you, I'll text you, but I don't expect anything back. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'll text everything I need to text.
Yeah.
And when you get around to it, great.
Great.
But I don't, right? Because that's not I won't do it either. If I don't want to text, if I'm not can't text back, I'm not gonna text. I just won't do it until I'm ready to do it.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
that's one. And then the other one, what was I thinking the other one? Because they were both good.
Your most controversial, I don't like it.
Oh, um, just trying like meeting other people's expectations. Um like when people expect things from you or
Mm,
expect ways of being from you, I guess, right?
yeah.
I'm like I'm done with that too. So I'm like for anybody who's listening that knows me, you know I'm done with it all. So I
And
love
it, you,
y'all, but
let's be honest, it usually ends up that you don't do what they're hoping or wanting to these
it never happens
extent.
anyways.
Yeah.
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 No, it never happens
And
anyways.
you
Like
never live up
never.
to the what you should have done, the should haves, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, okay. So tell me, are there any other, because one comes to mind right away. Obviously, I'm in an issue with my body chapter and the changes that perimenopause have come. But is
That's
there any
okay.
other things that you're not pretending to like anymore that you can think of?
I'm not pretending to like I like working out or exercising or
Mm.
like stressing myself out to be a certain way. I'm
Yeah.
not pretending to like that. I now move with my body in a relationship with my body when I want to move. So instead of working out at the gym 7 days a week for hours on end,
Yeah.
if I go up and down the stairs, I might go up and down the stairs 3 or 4 more times.
Right.
So I'm
Right.
working, right? So it's
Yeah.
like I'm kind of tricking my body into movement instead of like stressing it into movement. So
Yeah.
that's a big one. I don't want to pretend I like working out. I don't like working out.
Do you think that you and let's be honest, every other person in this world has ever pretended to like working out or like yoga or like some kind of physical activity just to kind of fit in or to be
Oh,
part
for
of the,
sure.
yeah. Mm,
I would say I did, and I would
yeah.
say I like my daughter loves working out and
Mhm,
she loves her Pilates and she loves her ballet, her what do you call it, bar classes and all that kind of stuff. And
mhm,
the one Christmas she was home, I pretended to love it too because it was spending time with her doing the things that she loved. But
yeah.
guess what happened? I got sicker than a dog
Yeah.
because I went against my own system's warning signs and I knew it as I was doing it, right?
Mm.
So I I, I won't pretend to do it anymore. I don't like it. I'll do it my way and not the way everybody says you gotta do it.
Right. And I mean, I know I've done it in the past to fit into a particular physical shape
Mm,
or uh
yeah.
be more muscular or be more, obviously stronger is something that we can all be, especially
Oh, for
women of
sure.
our, but it
Yes.
wasn't to be stronger, and it was to be fit and to look fit rather
Yeah.
than, I was exterior goal rather than heart health, let's just say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I
Yeah.
totally agree with you. Like,
Yeah.
now I'll go when Chris changes the tires out from winter to summer, summer to winter. I'm the one that likes to go get them out of the shed and,
Mm.
I get to roll them and pick them up and move them and that kind of stuff because
Yeah.
that's me building strength in a way that's not spending an hour at the gym, right? So I do
Mhm.
stuff like that if that
Yeah.
resonates with women, just get in relationship with doing things that resonate instead of against it.
Yeah, I think that resonates completely with me.
Mhm.
I was even thinking the other day about what have I discovered since I've stopped pretending about, working out. And so the softer, that feminine part of not driving and I mean, lifting weights is great. I think we can
Yeah,
do it with our body weight.
for
I'm not
sure. Yeah,
saying that. Especially women of our age and older need that because it
absolutely.
helps reverse things, I guess, like osteoporosis and other kind of,
All of it, yeah.
yes,
Oh, yeah,
it's
I'm not saying not work I'm not saying move your body and don't work out and sit there. I'm
exactly.
saying move it in a way that's, works with your body instead
Yeah.
of stressing it out against it. So if I
Yeah.
go down like, when I go downstairs, which is often, I do it a couple times a day, I'll go down and I'll pick up heavy weights, and I'll do squats and things like that with them, and
Yeah.
but it's in with the day, and it's not producing cortisol, and it's not elevating, the stress
Mm.
levels and everything else that put on more weight in our era
Yeah.
than as if you just relaxed into doing a few things during the day to get
Mhm.
that full workout in.
Yeah. And I do think I did I think I used to love that. I really do. I think back to it as a positive positive
Mhm.
feeling, the endorphins, the
In my
running.
younger days, for sure. I
Yeah.
loved lifting weights. I loved going to the gym and
Yeah.
being the girl that lifted weights and stuff like that and being in good shape like my daughter is in now,
Yeah.
but hey, we're in a different era.
Right. And so now that's the thing. So now that I've stopped pretending that I wanted to be that, and thank God for COVID in that aspect, because when everything shut down, I was like, now what do I do with myself? And so
Yeah.
I realized how much I love walking, yoga. Like, walking to me in nature is way better than doing a combat class,
Oh,
going to the gym for
ditto.
3 hours, right?
Ditto.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my jam. So I'm not
Yeah.
pretending that I want to go to the gym anymore.
Yeah,
I'm going outside
exactly.
for a hike. Yeah. Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed, agreed.
I love that. So yeah, but again, did I love it because I looked good? Did I love it because I felt I looked good, right? Or did I love
Mm.
it because I actually loved it? I don't know.
Yeah.
Have to sit on that a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so interesting.
it is. It is. Um, I was going to ask you a question. Hmm, I don't remember. Anyway, okay. So mine, the thing that I was thinking about was my new, not new. I'm going to stop pretending that I love jean shorts
Oh,
because I have to
I
tell
love that.
you, jean shorts are, and for those of you who are listening, you know that you cannot find a pair of jean shorts that actually fits you in the butt. And yes, I've tried the stretchy ones and I know that they work better than the non-stretchy ones, but my butt is so big compared to my waist. Well, not anymore. Maybe this is thankful, but
Oh.
I have where there's a gap in the back between the back and the jean, that's this big. And I don't want
Yes.
to have to wear a belt because, first of all, then you get like roly polies that hang off
Oh my
of it.
god. So uncomfortable.
It's so
Eh,
crazy. So
so
jean
uncomfortable.
shorts, and my daughters are with me. they just tried on, honestly, about 150 pairs of jeans throughout the last couple of weeks because they're like, "Mama, we need jean shorts." And I was like, "Oh, I would love to get a new pair of jean shorts." Never again. I am never wearing jean shorts ever again.
Oh my god.
And then I'm like, "Oh, I can go and get, this size." And I try them on. They won't even go up my thigh, Cece. I was like,
Oh,
"Okay, I know the button might
it's
not do up, but."
it's because sizing has changed so much. Like,
Oh,
sizing has changed so much.
yeah.
I feel you there. One thing I'm not pretending that I'm gonna do is try to fit into normal people size clothing, because
No,
normal people size clothing is not our clothing anymore.
no.
For instance, I went to Winners a couple of weeks back. I think it was just before my birthday, and I was looking for cotton and linen because I'm not pretending to like anything that's not natural now either, because it just doesn't work for me.
Yes.
And I'm walking around and I'm beside this plus size section, and I look over to the shirts and I'm like, those are a lot nicer than the other shirts.
Yeah,
So I ruffled through the 1X because I'm fairly big chested,
yeah,
and sure enough, I found 3 1X size shirts that fit beautifully,
yeah,
like a normal human shirt, because
yeah,
that's what that is used to what the 1X is used to look like and
yeah.
feel like on the body, and they don't do that anymore. So I'm not pretending that the size even matters in clothing because it doesn't. Someone somewhere screwed that up for us.
Well, even that they have, like, if in the US it's this size, in
It's
England it's this size.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
It's absolutely ridiculous. So I'm not pretending that my body image matters when it comes to the sizing that some male, let's be honest, probably put on it.
yeah. I
Like,
agree with you. And I'm
yeah.
there because, well, I'm almost there. Because then when I had to go up so high, I was like, "What? So
But
what?"
isn't that interesting that that's
Yeah,
happened? Because what does that automatically do to all of us? It lowers our frequency, it lowers our vibration, it lowers our energy, it makes us feel
yeah,
less than,
yes,
worthless. Like, all the things that keep us low is
yeah.
what that shit brings up. So I just
I
refuse. I'm like, "No, if it looks good, feels good, I don't care what size it says, I'm gonna buy it. I really don't care anymore.
well,
I'm done."
I agree with you because I mainly only shop at secondhand stores. My kids are and I that's
Oh,
an
I love secondhand stores.
Oh, it's my favorite thing. And
Love it.
so I just bought a pair of jogging pants. And my kids are athletes. They are hockey players. They are strong, strong women.
Yeah, they
And
are.
so we all kind of wear the same size clothes. So the beautiful thing is I keep saying, "Oh my God, yes, get that." But the point is we were also a lot of the tags, people cut a lot of tags out of clothes. So when you're trying it on, you're like, this looks like it might fit me, and you're like doing the measuring on the waist before you go try it on. And so I just bought a couple pairs of pants, and the tags were ripped out, and they were my favorite things ever because I'm like, in my head I'm like, yeah, these are very little.
They're a size 10.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe they're a size 8 even.
I think
And
they were an
but
8,
that's
actually.
that psychologically
Yeah,
psychologically, that's how screwed up clothing is.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy that
It
I'm
is so
but
it's
the
so
fact that
crazy.
I'm happy that there's no tag, I'm like, so I'm not quite there yet. I'm like,
You'll
oh, because when I had to keep going up
you'll
with the
get
jean shorts,
there.
I was like, this isn't working. And my daughters were the same mindset. They're like, this is ridiculous. Like, we can't even find a pair of jeans that
Yeah. It's
will go up
crazy.
over our butts but fit our waist. And I'm like, so this is a good thing for you to invent. Like, I'm sure
Yeah.
there are styles, or if anybody knows any, if you want to change my mind about jean shorts, let me know in the comments.
You know what would thrive out there right now? If there's any designers out there right now listening, or anybody knows designers,
Yeah.
how about just stop putting sizes on everything? How about have a
Mm,
store with no sizes and nothing attached to it? Women go in, they look at it, they think it fits, they try it on. If not, they move on to the next side, like the next whatever up,
yeah.
whatever it is.
Yeah.
Psychologically, that store would win out over anything else. I almost guarantee it. I almost guarantee it.
I think that that's a really good option. Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Like you would just measure the length of the arm. Yep, this one's a little bigger. Here you are.
And try it on. And but
Yeah.
then like even if it didn't fit, you psychologically couldn't measure it to a size.
Yeah.
So you would just normally go, "Oh," and move on to the next thing that you thought would work, right?
Yeah.
I think that's a brilliant idea. That just came to me.
I love that. So if anybody wants to do that, you can give us credit, but we'll come shop in your store.
Hell yeah, we will. Make the shit linen, cotton, and, comfortable. That's
Yeah,
it.
and so it's interesting that you said that, actually. I'm glad you came back to it because I wanted to touch base. I have not ever really accept the way that it reacts on my body. I know that there are a lot of clothing fabrics that help me, well, get yeast infections, or
Oh,
that,
yeah.
that the synthetic fibers are
Yeah.
not good for my skin, for example.
No.
So the linen and cotton has been something that I kind of just made my way to, because
Mhm.
with underwear, for example, the polyesters, and my daughters are very similar to me, and so
Oh, it's
we
bad
just
for all
know.
women.
Right, but this is the thing. So I'm
Yeah.
sure that if you're just hearing this and you're having reoccurring yeast or infections or
Yeah.
something, it's
Switch to cotton.
switch to cotton or nothing,
Yeah.
whatever.
And
But
if those underwear make you look old, oh, well.
we stop pretending.
We're not pretending anymore. If you wanna wear granny panties because 'cause they're cotton, you go. You do it.
Can somebody make some nice panties that actually are cotton, but not granny panties, please?
Right?
Yeah.
Actually, I found some last year at, Tommy Hilfiger at Costco had nice cotton ones.
Oh,
Like, yeah, they're perfect. I haven't seen them again, so hopefully they bring them back, but they were like I was like, "Ooh, they're 100% cotton," like, that's hard to come by.
that is hard to come by.
Mhm.
But our
Yeah.
skin and our body, and I was watching this documentary. I do this every time. Sorry, people. I know that it's like, I remember that one time I
I
read this.
love it.
And in the documentary, it was saying that cotton and linen are in the Bible. It says there's a few phrases, and I can't remember what those phrases were, but
I don't know them either.
that this is the closest to the natural, I don't remember there was a biblical phrase that was sharing
Yeah.
that these are the clothes that actually raise your vibration, that
Yeah,
don't have any kind of energies attached to them that will lower your vibration, and that all of this stuff. Anyway, I was like,
exactly.
oh, I never had thought of it like that, and I'm not doing it justice, but it was really interesting that
It's all a
intuitively.
yeah. Keep going, sorry.
No, that intuitively my body knows what it needs.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, for sure, and you gotta think all this plastic stuff that's been made from, like, that's acrylic and all the plastics that the bodies are wearing. I mean, that stuff wasn't made all that long ago. Like, it's
Mm-mm,
been around for less than 100 years.
mhm,
So, it's not been around for a really long time. Everything before that was all natural fibers because there
mm,
was nothing there was nothing else,
yeah.
right? And you're
Yeah.
talking in the Bible, it's a frequency that these clothes give off. So, the frequency of what you wear either charges you energetically properly, or it actually, if you're wearing plastics, will deplete the charge on your body.
That's
So
okay. That's exactly
yeah,
it. Yes.
yeah.
You said it much
So
better than I did.
if you look around at a lot of men, I'm going to pick on men for a minute because they're mostly the ones that wear them. Most men they wear acrylic baseball caps.
Mm,
And what sits under a man's head with a that always wears an acrylic baseball hat?
a bald,
Usually baldness
baldness.
of
Yeah.
some sort or thinning hair or whatever the case is.
Yep.
Well, acrylic, so if you use a plastic hairbrush, it's the same thing. Every time you put plastic hairbrush in your hair or an acrylic hat on your head, you're taking the actual charge, the electrical charge that we naturally have, away from your body. So then
Mm,
you lose hair, your hair thins out. Same thing for women if you're wearing acrylic hats. If you want to thicken your hair, stop using plastic acrylic hairbrushes. Go back to natural fibers. Go back to horsehair hairbrushes, go back to copper hairbrushes, go back to wooden combs. Things of nature will have a frequency. Things of that are plastic like that take away from the body, and it makes you sick, ill, thinning, hair, whatever, in a certain way. Yeah,
That's
freaking
exactly
interesting.
it is so interesting. And so that
Yeah.
you said it perfectly because that is and it's actually referenced within biblical or and
Oh, it
it's
goes
not
way
just the
back.
Bible. We've known this. It's in oh my
Yeah.
god. It's this is the craziness about and I mean I'm going to go on a little bit of a rant for AI. When we think about what's happening with AI and the next revolution for me, I think, is going to be the AI revolution, like the industrial revolution, right? It's going to
Mhm.
change significantly.
Yeah, I
But
mean, it
what's
already is.
happening, right? But what's happening is we're all positive and praising it. And I am one of the ones who is doing that. Like I use
Mhm.
AI all the time.
Yep.
But it feels to me like the knowledge of these old books, the knowledge of the wisdom that is in these books, w- we're giving it like imagine like photocopying if somebody photocopied every
Yeah.
page in
Uh,
the library and then kept all the pages and burned the library down and said now
yeah.
because here's what I think they're already starting to have chargeable AI, but
Yep.
they're going to make this part of a utility like heat or gas.
Oh,
You would like
probably.
access to this. This
Yep.
is part. So here we're allowing
So,
this.
keep your books, people. That's the
Keep your
point.
books.
Keep your
Exactly.
books. Don't get rid of your
Yes.
books. Yes.
That's maybe a bit conspiracy, but and it might not happen, but it feels to me like,
But
this
it's
is
the evolution, and I think you're absolutely right. I think it's the
yeah,
evolution of time, of 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 all of that. I think you're accurate,
yeah.
right? Because, I mean, AI is super popular now. Think about it in 10, 20 years from now if it keeps up the way it's going. Our children or our grandchildren are not gonna be looking at books, they're gonna be looking at AI. So, and AI is completely programmable to whatever it needs to be. It doesn't it's not truth. Most of it's not truth,
Yeah.
right? It's resonance and a frequency on its own, but it doesn't mean it's truth. So that's where I
And
say keep the books because our
mhm.
future generations will need it.
And I don't know if this happened in your area, but in my area, in my school board, actually, it wasn't just mine, but it was in my school board, so I can
Mhm.
speak to it because it's true. The board came down with a directive and had people come into all of our libraries and throw out hundreds and hundreds of books
Oh my god. What?
and emptied libraries. And the reason was because there was some kind of ism or there was a publishing date before a certain date. And I forget what that date was, so I can't say what it was. Something about 1993 wants to come up. So if a book was older than that, it instantly was in the garbage, or anything that had some kind of a bias or an ism instantly gone in the
That
garbage.
is horrifying.
So we had books at one time, our book had about 20 books left. And so we've been over the past few years trying to rebuild. Now, this was in 2023, I want to say
That's
that this happened.
horrifying.
And then they said, because the public got wind of it, and they said, "Oh no, 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 no." The librarians, all of them in every school, they didn't understand the directive. We did not say to do that, and so here, yeah, and so it was crazy. So this is happening at micro levels, right? And it's
But if
just
that happens everywhere,
right. Imagine the ramifications as we
then
rip
that's
it apart.
macro, that's not micro. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Uh, it was insanity. It was insanity. And then so librarians were refusing. And then they had people
Thank
from the
God.
board coming in to do it for them.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh,
It reminded me of like
it makes me sick. That makes me sick.
yeah, places in the world where, where they had burning books and they were throwing all the knowledge into
Yeah.
fires to stop the questioning, to stop the,
Of cou
it's and where are we
well,
starting?
yeah.
with our
Grade
children,
schools.
with our
Exactly.
children,
Like, what the
where
heck?
already it's an institution, where we walk in lines and we have to be quiet and we follow all the rules.
And
Well,
it's all grid work, right? It's all part of the grid.
and you must
Ugh.
only teach this.
Mm,
I mean, I'm
yeah.
a teacher, and I know that there are others, many others like me, who we this is my interpretation of it, but we
Yeah.
push back, right? We push back,
It's
we
evolving,
question.
it's evolution. Yeah.
As long as I teach my students to question, that's the biggest thing. Keep asking
That's
the
it.
question.
Exactly. Keep asking
Keep
lots
asking.
of questions.
Mhm.
That is crazy to me.
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
crazy to me.
So I'm not sure. Maybe the librarians all got it wrong. Maybe.
Yeah,
I
who knows?
I don't
Who
know.
knows, right?
Mhm.
I don't even
Yeah.
know how that part of the conversation started, but here we are.
Back
Welcome to
to not
midlife.
pretending
Exactly.
anymore.
Exactly. Back to not pretending anymore.
Yes. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
It is. It is. Well, listen, I
Oh,
have,
I
yeah,
got one
go ahead.
more before we
Yeah.
go.
Oh, I
Uh,
want to hear. Yeah.
yeah. I'm not pretending anymore that 7 p.m. is not a rational bedtime because it's a rational bedtime. It is a very rational bedtime sometimes.
Girl, I listen. I hear you. If I'm going to go out, I want to be home and in bed by 9. I want to be able
Oh,
to read a book. I want to be able to have a tea. I people who get together, they don't go till 10. I'm like, "What? The
oh, who
bed
still
doesn't
does
go on."
that?
A lot of people. I'm like, "They're all
Oh my
pretending.
god. Oh
Those
my
little
god.
shits are all pretending."
They have to be. Who does that at our age anymore? I'm like,
No.
the more and more people I know that are our ages, they're in bed by like 8, 9, 9 o'clock, maybe
Yeah.
10 max, but they're in their own home by 10 o'clock. No,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not pretending that that's not ideal. It's ideal
No.
to be in bed between 7 and 9.
I love that. I know when I have had a party here or something in the past, for example, last summer I had a pool party and I was like, "Yeah, come on, start coming over around 10 or 11." And they're like, "10 or 11, you want to start having like," and I'm like, "Listen, if you guys need to drink, day drunk is where it's at, and then you guys can
Yes.
get out of my house by 6." Perfect.
A
This sounds
100%. Yes,
yeah.
100%. When Chris is home, we often we'll do a couple day drinks because it's
Yeah.
just we know we're gonna be in bed by 8 o'clock. I'd rather
It,
do that than do it late and then feel like garbage in the morning.
yeah. And when I see these new pop up like bars or events that are, in the middle of the day, a rave
Mhm.
or a party I see on Instagram, these events that are happening, and that it's in the middle of of a Saturday, and I'm like, "Oh, you guys are smart." Like, why this hasn't been something that catches on is crazy to me,
Totally.
'cause I'm in.
Agreed.
Put me in, I am signed up for that, so I can be home by 7 and be like, "Oh my god, this is the greatest day
Yes.
ever."
Yes. We get together with people and we'll get together for them with like for dinner or whatever and
Yeah.
we do old people dinner at like 4 or 5 at night. And then literally by like 6:37 all of us are like, "All right, we're good. See you later. Have a good night." Cuz
Oh
everybody
my god.
wants to go back to their own homes,
I
right?
I need people like that. You know what? A few of my friends, I have to say, a few of my friends are starting to be more of
Like
the
that.
yeah, you like
Oh,
they're not pretending.
no, I said it to Chris, I think the last 3 summers. I'm like, "Babe," I'm like, "June, July, August. We have to be able to enjoy the sunshine till 11 p.m. Like, come on, we can do it." No,
Yeah.
never. It never happens. It never happens. Never,
Um,
never. It just is.
yeah. Well, I mean, the good thing is that we're not pretending. And
We're
so
we're not.
it is what it is at this point.
Yeah. It totally is what it is at this point. It's so good. This was a great chat. I hope some
I
people can think about their own stuff that they're not gonna fake no more.
Yeah, and put it in the comments. We want to hear
Yes.
because that this is the best
Yes.
part, and it will maybe hold up a mirror for us to stop pretending those things.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Totally.
yeah. Oh well,
So
listen.
good.
Thanks for joining us. If you are here and you've listened the whole way, we appreciate you. We love you, and have a great rest of your day.
Yes. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye, hun.